Today we're going to be coloring a music video for Tyler the Creator. Here in Premiere Pro, I have 3 different clips from his brand new Wharf Talk music video. I went ahead and converted these into flat footage. We're going to be coloring this music video using my ultimate LUT pack. If you guys do want to go check it out, it'll be linked in the description below. There's over 250 plus unique LUTs in it, so you will never run out of LUTs. But if you guys want to follow along with your own LUTs, that's fine as well. To get started, what we're going to do is we're going to right click and create a new adjustment layer. We're going to drag this into our timeline, extend it on top of all of our clips, and then cut it individually. I like to do this because I don't like coloring on the clips themselves. I like coloring on adjustment layers because it just makes it easier to turn them on and off. Now, if we go over to lumetri color here, we open up the creative tab and under look, hit none and then hit browse. We're going to go ahead and open up the tinytapes ultimate LUT pack here. As you guys can see, we have 1 through 282 different LUTs and then 7 film LUTs. So going with a completely random LUT here, let's go with 185. That's looking great there. I love the way that looks. We already have a cool look on there, and let's expand on it by opening basic correction. Now I'm going to add a little bit more contrast in this image here, a little bit more saturation, just like so. Maybe turn down the shadows a bit, just like that. Turn up the whites a tad bit, turn on the blacks a bit, and then maybe add a little bit of green into it, just like so, and maybe a little bit of orange like that. And I like the way that's looking. Maybe we'll add a little bit more highlights in there. Cool, and that looks great. This is before and then after. Moving on to our next scene here. I love the way this scene was shot. We're gonna click on our adjustment layer here, open up creative again, go under look, hit browse, and let's go with number 30 here. Now that's a really solid blue light if we compare the before and after. Going into basic correction here, I'm just gonna add a lot of contrast to the image, just like that. Bring the shadows down a bit, maybe add a tiny bit of green in there, turn the blacks down, turn the whites down, and then turn up the saturation a bit, just like so. And then maybe you could use some orange, just a tad bit. I think that's clean there. And that is looking amazing. Look at that clip there, guys. If you compare the before, the after actually looks crazy. Now we can spice this up a little bit more by adding some grain from my film LUT pack. Now dragging and dropping my favorite grain on here, we're going to crop it to our footage and then we're going to scale out a little bit just like so. So it fits the image, and then turning it on overlay there, you guys can see we have this really unique grain look. I love the way that's looking. There's already a little bit of grain on the video. And if you guys want as well, you can turn the opacity down. I'm going to bring it down to something like 65, and that is so clean. If we compare the before and after, that looks amazing. Now moving on to our very last clip here, let's go with another completely random LUT, opening up lumetri color, creative, under look, hit browse, and let's go with 205 here. Now this is a cool look if we compare the before and after. It's a very desaturated green and blue look. I think we can work with this. Let's turn up the contrast a bit, and let's go for a darker like film look with this. Now if we turn on the shadows a bit as well, turn up the saturation just like so, maybe turn up the highlights a bit, and then I think we can make it a little bit more blue. I love the blending of the blue and green, making everything that's in the picnic a little bit more blue. Let's go for that. We need the whites up. I like it better with the whites killed a bit, bring down the blacks, and I think that's a cool look there. If we turn it on and off, looking great. We can copy the exact same grain we had on earlier on this one as well. And then I think if we hold Alt, bring this up, which is duplicating the footage one time, we can go over to effects. I'm going to apply a vintage glow from my film LUT pack here, just applying the minimal one on the highlights. We can just make it pop a little bit more like that. If you guys do want to duplicate that once more, we can go ahead and apply a low film halation as well, just to get those borders glowing, and then turning it down a little bit inside of it really gives us that vintage film look there. As you guys can see, the edges have the halation, and this is the before and this is the after. Looks absolutely amazing here, guys. I really think I killed the colors on this one here. Coloring footage for Tyler is just so fun because he always goes with that really clean film look, and I think we did a great job here in this video. If you guys want to check out any of the LUTs that I use, they'll be linked in the description below on my ultimate LUT pack. Right now it's on sale, so you guys can save $100 off. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as I'm going to be uploading every single day for the rest of the month. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.